Ask me, but here are my tips for becoming that it girl in 2024 finance edition. Number one, create a budget or a spending plan and stick to it. If you don't give your money a job, life will give your money a job. How are you spending your money? Decide on the front end while you are in that like logical brain and not in the moment. So create a budget and stick to it. Number two, enroll in your employer's 401k. If your employer offers a 401k and there is a match and you are not participating in that match, you are leaving free money on the table, and your employer is including that match in your total compensation package. So if you're not claiming that money, you are literally leaving free money on the table. Enroll in your employer's 401k and then contribute up to the point that you get the match. Number three, open a high yield savings. A high yield savings is literally the simplest way to add money to your life. Like, there is no catch, there is no like small print. It's literally just money that is free for money that you already have sitting in the bank. A high yield savings is going to pay 4 to 5%, where your standard savings account is paying you like less than 1% in interest. So open a high yield savings account. Next, we need to pay off high interest debt. I consider high interest debt anything above 7%. 6, 7, 8% is like that gray area where you might want to consider paying it off. You definitely want to be paying it off, but anything above 7, 8, 9, 10%, you definitely want to be paying off. Most credit cards are going to hover around 18 to 28%. So you definitely want to be paying that off. High interest debt, especially high interest credit card debt, is the most expensive debt you can have. Pay that off. It is killing your net worth. It is killing your ability to build wealth. Pay off that high interest debt. Next, get a rewards credit card. Once you've paid off your high interest debt, get a rewards credit card, something that's going to offer you points, whatever's important to you, whether that's cashback or travel. Put all of your expenses on that credit card and pay it off in full every month. Do not carry a balance on that credit card. And that is free money. That is free money. I do all of my travel with credit card points. Do not miss out on that, but you've got to be responsible with that credit card. I cannot stress that enough. Save 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a high yield savings account. In order to be that it girl, we really got to be able to take care of ourselves. If something happens, especially in this economy, be able to take care of yourself. Have 3 to 6 months of emergency savings in your high yield savings account. Next, we're going to create a second income stream. Create or get a second income stream. So whether that's a second job, a side hustle, a side gig, like whatever that is, starting a little business, create a second stream of income. I think that is super important for it girls to have. Stop impulse buying. This year is the year that we are going to stop impulse buying. I have some tactics because that is a goal for myself as well. I will create another video kind of telling you guys how I plan to stop impulse buying in 2024, but we are going to stop impulse buying. In that same sentiment, we are going to return things that we don't want. I am notorious for buying things that I do not need and then never getting around to returning them. Return those things, get your money back. So we are returning things we don't need. We are not impulse buying, and we are also using what we've got. No more buying something new for every time we have to go on an event or every time we leave the house. We're not a celebrity. No one's photographing us. No one cares what we're wearing. We're going to use what we got. That's it. Those are my rules for being that it girl financial edition in 2024.